don't look now, but coming up next, we're going to be taking a look at House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return for the Nintendo Wii, along with the Nyko Perfect Shot gun peripheral. Now when you first get your Nyko Perfect Shot, it comes in a box like this. You pull it out and it looks like this. Empty in the top. You can see you pull the trigger here and see that little blue clip inside? You see it moving? That is used to activate the B trigger on the bottom of this. And what you do is you slide this into here like so, and use the orange clip to keep it in place, and boom, you have yourself a gun peripheral ready for light gun gaming. It's actually a pretty cool little design, and it really works for reloading, because in games like Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles, and House of the Dead, they've mapped the reload function to the motion for this kind of thing right here. And this is why you have the little orange clip on it here, because if you want to run around the house doing this all the time for no reason, I seem not able to stop, but if you have like this, it's clearly rattling now and unable to stay in the position of where it needs to. So you have the clip, and it doesn't go flying out all over the house or wherever you have it, you know, headroom. Now we go to the House of the Dead 3. I prefer to play it because it's a little easier and I suck. So you go to calibration. First you turn off your crosshair. You can select any of these or you can just turn it off. I turn it off, and yes, I would like to calibrate my thing. Now let's go to player 1 calibration. Now what they ask you to do is they ask you to point at the screen. You see the little crosshair point up, and then you have to aim down the sights. Now there, can you see that? You see my little target moving with my gun? It's actually not too far off, to be honest with you. The gun is actually turning in my hand a little separately from the camera itself, but you can see the center of the sights there. My gun are actually pretty much synced together. They're synced together enough to where I can actually aim without having to look at a cursor on the screen, and I can actually play pretty decently like this.
Can't let everyone's death be in vain. Hurry!
Alright, so there you have it. House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return and the Nyko Perfect Shot actually work pretty well together. Although, I will say this, the freaking game gets so goddamn fast toward the end that you're going to have to freaking click this trigger so many times your arm's going to want to fall off. It's not like the arcade gun, which is really flimsy in the trigger area. This thing actually has some heft. You got to pull it. It's got to spring it, pop it back and everything. Be careful of that. Other than that, it's great. It's fun. I actually recommend it a little more with Ghost Squad and a lot more with Umbrella Chronicles, because as you can see here, it has a little thing for the nunchuck here in the bottom, and that's right there for Umbrella Chronicles. But anyway, that's how it goes. I'm gonna go now. I don't know why I can't stop this.